How you doing, tubes? Yeah. Back out on the beach. Oh. Pack's very heavy today. Probably 15 kilos maybe 16. I got it down to 8 the other week on Sunday with my hammock and everything. Yeah, it's back at the same beach, I'm afraid, so if you're bored of this beach then switch off perhaps. It's not going to be so long today. I'm just coming out for a cookout actually, so I've got some steak. I've got ribeye steak with peppers, onions, mushrooms, maybe a little bit of rice, depends. But I'm going to cut it all up and prepare it all on the beach. Heading towards the nudists, there's quite a few out, so I might have to stop filming in a minute. But fortunately I don't think they're in my pitch. Oh no, there is someone there, I think. Anyway, hopefully it won't be too long for you guys, it won't be too boring. It's 20 degrees here and I can feel it because I had to put my fleece on so I couldn't carry it. Got some logs, usual stuff, 64 million bits of stuff in my pack, and it's a nice day. I'll come back to you later. See ya. Well, pitch is still here. I'll show you in a minute. I can't film that way because there's some willies hanging out. They're about, I don't know, 100 metres away, maybe-ish. They'll bugger off soon anyway. But the pitch is still here. Okay, so what I'm basically doing, I don't know if you can see me because I've got a short tripod today, is lining the fire pit with bigger stones because the small ones explode, the bigger ones last a bit longer without exploding too much if you don't have a massive fire. But they do go off like a hand grenade, I'm sure I've told you many a time. Right, it's taken me about, that's my hand, look, taken me about 10 minutes to gather that little lot up. It'll help. Got a few little bits there, I'm just going to batten a couple of bits. This is really just to cook my dinner tonight. I've got a couple of fire logs and each one should last about 2 hours, so I'll have about 4 hours maybe of light and heat. What a lovely piece of stone. See that? I might be keeping that bit. Lovely, lovely texture. Like a bit of texture. Ribeye, not very big. Aberdeen Angus ribeye steak from Aldi, about £4.79. Quite tiny. 4 Diddy sausages wrapped up. Well, basically what I've done is roughly chop the onions, pepper and mushrooms. I've actually got another red pepper there, but I might just roast that if it all goes to plan. The SC is a brilliant knife, but it's not very good for food prep really because it's too thick. There's a spine on that. So I'm going to wrap that up. I'm going to stick a bit of butter in, a little bit of spice, excuse me, and wrap it up in a parcel and then cook it to death probably. and then hopefully my steak will go okay, but I've got to get this going and then get all the coals and things on the go. But it's getting chilly now actually. Oops, didn't bring enough clothes as usual. These are like little mini sausages. I don't really want to open them actually. See them? I was going to wrap them up and just chuck them on the coals if it all went a bit wrong. So at least I had something to eat. Because this is all I got. These are something barbecue sausages. I think that should get it going, eh? Should be enough coals hopefully. It's only pine, so it's not going to last forever. I'm going to cut my steak open ready to rub. Homemade spice, got all sorts in that, herbs, chilli, what else has it got? Something else, caraway seeds, got all sorts in there. Always a bit suspect about Aldi meats, but unfortunately there's no butchers in our town anymore. Let's plonk the sausages on. Let's plonk the veggies on. Buttered. Yeah boy. See, shall we? I think it'll be cooked to death. Dinner with a sea view, eh? Let's flip her over, see if I can flip her over with one flip of my knife, which probably won't happen. Oh, ow, 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 Jesus, that's hot. No, I'm going to need 2 hands for this one, I think. Ah! Oh, look. Should have waited till they died down a bit more, I think. Not too shabby. Sausages are cooking. Hopefully they won't burn too much. Oi! Right, it's thin this bit. Oh my god, that's a melt in your mouth moment, that. You can see, sorry about my fingers. Better be taking that off, I think. Oh my god, that's super good. Sorry guys about my fingers, sorry about my eating. Don't think my veggies are done though, so I'll be having those separate with some sausage. Bye. Acceptable actually. I'll just cut her open. Sausages are still cooking. Might unwrap them and put them on the grate. Yeah, well, a little bit al dente, but I'm going to tuck in. I can't film it because I haven't got my long big tripod, so I'm really sorry. I might see if I can get a bit for you. Still cooking. Bummer, I did overcook it. Look, it's because it's so thin. Although it's a ribeye, I normally have thicker ribeyes than that. But it's good though. It's still very soft. Not chewy, it's good. But overdone for me. I like it sort of pinkish. But still, hey, first time steak on the open fire as such. I've done barbecues loads of times, but there you go. Better take my sausages off. Right, you may be wondering why I swapped out of there, perfectly good spot, to there. Well, the wind's coming that way and that spot is just too hilly. It's actually smaller than it was last time for some reason, and it's just too small. It's sort of a bit of banana, so I thought I'll sod it, I'll just go for a slightly flatter lay. And also because this opens on the left, my view in the morning will be that, pretty much. It's warmish at the moment, but I'm going to have to move my fire now, obviously, which is a bit of a pain, but there you go. Oh, my kit, usual kit. I'll just go through it quickly, I won't bore you. In actual fact, you've seen it all before. I'm not taking any chances tonight though. Dura 2 sleeping bag, Solo Trek mat, reflective underneath, nature hike, pillow, she-mag thing, whatever you call it, just to put in the crack of my neck, because I always get real pain right in the crack of my neck. Anyway, steak was okay, a little bit overdone, but not bad. Sausages I think are done, but I'm not hungry now. So, anyway, I'm going to tidy up a bit and I'll come back to you later. Well, it's a pretty decent dinner. I've now got a load of fishermen encroaching upon me, so where they're going to pitch I don't know, but I don't want them next to me. I'll report back in a minute. Right, tubes. I'm knackered. I'm on my own. Just moved the fire. Only a couple of foot, but just for the hand grenade purposes later when I have the fire. Just because I've moved my bivvy obviously closer to it now. So, bit of a pain in the arse, but I'll show you and you'll see what I mean. Right, there's fishermen dudes. They'll be my friends for tonight for a little while. Chair. A couple of logs left. I've got a couple of fire logs and they last 2 hours each apparently, but I'm not so sure. So there's the remnants of my fire. I've literally moved about one pace to there, which hopefully should stop it splattering my hook bivvy too much. We shall see. Wind's coming from sort of over here now. Sun's probably got an hour. What's the time now? Yeah, about an hour before it disappears, and then probably 20 minutes until it's gone-ish. It's about 9:15 I think the sun sets properly. So I'll get all set up ready to go later for when it's properly dark, and that should see me in for a couple of hours. Just finishing off a can, which is there. 2 cans, and I've got 600 ml of wine, so I'm pretty much sorted for tonight. Right, just thought I'd fill you in quickly. I was going to do a tag for, I got tagged what I am not by Gaziano Outdoors. I was going to do the tag thing here, but I've totally and utterly forgot what it was all about. I've got it in the memo in my phone actually, so I could, but my memory is totally shot. I am over 50, you know, kids, so I have to write stuff down or print it out. But anyway, I'm drinking up my beerage, and then I've got my wine left. Just sorting camp out. Camp? Well, it's not really a camp, is it? Yeah, not really. Nothing different to report than normal, really. I'm just whittling on for whittling on's sake, so I'll leave it there. Just had a chat with the guy behind me. He's staying in a caravan, his own caravan, and he actually lives 5 miles away from me. Had a massive long chat. Really pleasant, nice old guy on his own and his dog. Really, just a lovely chat. Really nice. So he'll be back in a minute, so hopefully it won't keep me too long because I need to get this fire lit in a minute. I'm still here. Fishermen are still there, look. And yeah, it's getting a bit chilly now, so I'm going to have to put my hoodie on, I think. It might be cold tonight, you never know. Temperature's dropping. See you later. You know when you've got a thing around your neck that makes you look like that dog off Up. Yeah, that. I can't remember any of the lines from it, otherwise I'd do some. Anyway, also, when you don't bring any gloves that you thought you did, because I've got loads of pairs of gloves, always bring gloves, especially to the beach because it always gets chilly on your hands, and you don't bring gloves. I've got a spare pair of socks. That's what's going to be going on my hands later. You see that cloud formation behind me? I'm going to be putting socks on soon on my hands, which is not a good look for anybody. It's actually 9:30. I'm not started the fire yet. It's down. Oh, don't really see it. It's down there. Look. I'm just waiting till the last minute so I can put more logs on to keep warm. But anyway, I won't go on because same old, but I'm having fun. Hope you are too, tubers, people of YouTube, anyone watching from YouTube. There she blows, the evening fire is lit. Fishermen are packing up. I'm going to be on my own any minute. It's about 10 to 10. I've got a fire log on now, which is supposed to last 2 hours. Let's see, shall we? These fire logs stick out an immense amount of heat. They're actually very cleverly designed. It's basically mulched up rubbish, I think. Wood chips and all sorts. But it does crack out some heat. In a way, the fishermen dudes have spoiled the ambience a little bit. Ambiance. Purely because I can literally see the head torches. I think they might be leaving, I'm not sure. No, they keep moving back so the tide's coming in. So they might be here all night, they might have slept all day and then here to fish all night, which in some ways is, I feel sort of secure, but in other ways I'm a little bit pissed off because I want to be here on my own. But it's sort of fun to watch. I've got like 2 channels on my Beechcraft TV. I've got Fire Log channel and Fishing channel. It's better than having no channels. Love the sea, absolutely love the sea. Can you hear it? So I'm watching fishermen dudes, I think they might be going. Oh no, he's caught some. He's caught something. Should fucking hope so. We've fucking been there all afternoon. Be pretty pissed off if he didn't catch anything. Yeah. It's a bit like a fireside chat, isn't it? But without the chat. It's tricky when you're on your own filming. So what do you talk about? Do you talk to people? Do you just not film? I see lots of YouTube videos where I saw one today was like 10 minutes long. think of his name now, Jim D. He does Dartmoor and stuff like that. I absolutely love his channel. He's just short and to the point, which I quite like that, whereas I ramble on like loads, as you probably know. Maybe I should do just short ones. Or Nathaniel's Adventures. He does like 1 minute videos on firelighting or making a deadfall trap for ants. That's really good, you should watch that. I'm going to put that in the description actually. I think he's got like tons of subscribers compared to me, but I'm going to put that in the description because it was fun. Making a deadfall trap for ants. It's fun, guys, it's just fun. I was thinking about sleeping bags. Sleeping bags and the hoop bivvy actually. Why do sleeping bags do up on the left predominantly? And also the Dutch Army hoop bivvy also zips up on the left and zips around the top to the left. I think it's because if you're right-handed, it's easier to undo a left-handed zip than it is a right-handed zip. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're leaning over, I can't do it with this hand because I'm holding you in my right hand, but if you're leaning over, if you're left-handed, then obviously you want a right-handed zip, but I think the majority of people are right-handed, so they make a left-handed zip, apart from DD. Now the Dura 2 is a central zip, which is just amazing, which they've obviously nicked off the British Army Arctic bag, I think. Arctic bag? Yeah, really heavy bag, but there's a central zip. There's quite a few other makers are doing central zips. Other makers, manufacturers are doing central zips. It's the way forward, and also with a big, like a wide zip, so you don't get it snagged. That Dura 2 you can just zip, unzip, zip, unzip, zip, unzip, zip, unzip, constantly without snagging. Whereas Sunday when I was out with Rick, that crappy Mountain Warehouse bag of mine, Jesus, it just constantly snags. Constant snagging. I just gave up in the end. I did it 3/4 of the way up and gave up. It's a pain in the friggin' arse. Centre zips, wide centre zips, is the way forward. Because it doesn't matter, you could be left or right-handed. And you can still get out the same way, you can still open it up, you can lie in your hammock either way, it doesn't matter, so it doesn't matter what side. That was a problem, because I was lying in the hammock with the zip on the left. That's a pain in the arse if you're right-handed. You've got to put your arm across your whole body to unzip yourself. And not only that, it's a crap sleeping bag, so these fire logs are good. Invest in some. They're heavy. You certainly wouldn't want to be taking one on the camp, although you could probably get away with one in your backpack if you're going Lake District or somewhere nice, which was nice. But they are quite heavy. But they do go on for like literally, that's been an hour now and it's still, I'm not sure if it lasts 2 hours because I bashed it. So it's opened the middle up, which is now being eaten by flame, which is why now I'm brighter. Look. Oh. Maxwell. I'm going to say night now, tubers. Fisherman dudes are right next to me. It's now about 1:15. I've set my alarm for 5 because the sun's coming up about 10 to 5. See you in the morning. Still got my party at. Later. Morning, tubers. I just got to hold the flap open a little bit, otherwise you can't see me. It's bloody 4:30. Oh, it's warm as toast in here though. Warm. So glad I bought this. See my view. Oh. 4:30, getting up at 5 anyway. So I can get the sunset, sunrise. I think it's too misty actually. Let's have a little look. I've got problems with my zip. These, oops, sorry about that. These two bivvies have issues with the zips. Mine's got a big issue that I've got a zip on this side. Oh, hang on. I'm still there. It's a little bit damp outside. Oh yeah. Let's look up in the sky this way, shall we? Might get a bit of sun. There's not a lot of room in there. That's for sure. That is faux show. Mofo. Oh, it's bright out though. Oh, look at my hair. It's a hood up job, I think. Oh. Right, I'll turn you around to the other camera. Check my misty view out this morning. Oh, I thought that was some sort of animal. It's a bloody bird. Which is some sort of animal, I suppose. Drink, not a wee bottle. I had to get up in the night though to have one. It's a bit of a pain when you're in one of these. Yeah, you fly off. Right, I'm going to get up then. It's pointless moping about. I need to pack all my gear up anyway, just in case it rains, which it might do. Whoa. Well, considering it's just gone 4:30 in the morning, it's actually pretty warm. I've got no chills at all, and I saved half a fire log for this morning, thinking it'd be absolutely bloody freezing. But it's not. There's remnants of a fire. Oh. You have a headache, that's for sure. I expect that man on his quad bike will be up and down in a minute. Right, I'm going to pack up some of my stuff. Quick pan of my pitch. Not a bit of damp or wet on me. I waxed it before I left twice. Bloody brilliant, that stuff for Gore-Tex. I felt when your shoulders and your hips are against it, you sort of feel a bit cold, but that's about it. If you keep turning, you're fine. Right. Might leave the bivvy out for a bit. I'm going to pack up all the other stuff and I'll leave the bivvy out. Dry off hopefully. Got a bit chillier now. Wind's got up now. Just had a chat with Mrs. Doobie Whatsit, whatever her name is. She's like regular as clockwork. Yeah, 5:45 she gets to here every morning. I think I'll be off in a minute. Just waiting for the fire to die a little bit and then I'll kick some stones over it and off we go. Had a good night actually, although I didn't get much sleep. I was up at 4:30, Went to bed probably about 1:30. So 3 hours. I'm normally like 4 or 5-ish. 4 I can survive on. 5 is good. Fisherman went about, must have been about 1:45-2-ish about then. I drifted off and woke up about 1:45 and I think they were packing up. But they were literally right here, so not far away from me at all. Bit annoying because it sort of spoilt the wildness of it. But spur of the moment one, this one. I wasn't going to come out this week. I'm out next Friday with Dan from Camp Life Bushcraft. Next Friday? I think it's next Friday anyway. One Friday, 2. In the woods. I'll leave it there for the moment, tubers. I'll just do a quick walk out, have a little chat on the way out, and then it's all over for this weekend. Right, we're off. We're off, tubers. Got my rubbish. That's going in the bin up there. Fire's covered in, it's smoking a little bit, but it's not going to catch anything alight, that's for sure. Okay, we're out of here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. It was a last minute sort of jobby, so not a tremendous amount of preparation involved. If you want to do the usual, subscribe, share and like and all that. I know you guys like. Not many people share, do they? But if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Also remember to click the notification bell in that corner or next to the subscribe button, and then you'll always be notified when I put a post up. Video, upload. Anyway, you know what I mean. Hope you enjoyed this one. Burton outdoors, was outdoors, was indoors, back outdoors this morning, outdoors. Burton Outdoors, signing off. Bye.